Hi everyone, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. Welcome to a special edition of a video tutorial about all things Cricut. I was inspired because this weekend, which is the long weekend, I have an awful lot of projects that are on the docket, and it's a great weekend for that. It's just cold and rainy and just makes you want to cuddle up and craft all weekend long. So one of the things that I really love to work on are these kinds of lanterns. I've made these lanterns for special occasions in the spring and during the winter, but I've always been sort of intrigued by these Halloween lanterns. I've done different kinds of lanterns as well. One of the things that has intrigued me is getting this vellum, this colored vellum, and this one here is orange, but I've seen some projects where the vellum is blue and purple and like a green, like a slimy green for Halloween. But the orange especially, it's impossible. I haven't been able to find this vellum anywhere. So I went back to the company, the design company that does what I consider to be some of the best SVG kits having to do with lanterns or what do you call them, tea light holders. And I started looking around and I realized that they have something, it's a free PDF of just for vellum. And I'm going to show you how to put this together. This is free, as well as the vellum to make the orange vellum, or the purple vellum, or the green vellum. I'm going to show you how you can achieve that in this really short extra bonus video. So stay tuned. So as I said, I really love these lanterns that they put together over at 3D SVG, and they've got so many of them, including this one here. This one is a free Halloween lantern, but they also have this really intricate vintage Halloween screen, which you'd put the larger candles behind it. And one of the things, here's another one that they do, spooky lantern. But one of the things that really kind of confused me is, how do I get this vellum? Because you see, this is a very simple project. It has just two cutouts that are in black, and then a panel of vellum in purple. And I was just kind of racking my brain, like, do I ink it? Do I ink the vellum? Because really all that I was able to find at Michael's or in just any craft store is this clear, they call it clear vellum. They sell it in 10 pieces. So it's in a package. It's 29 pound. And when you're looking for vellum, you do need to make sure that it's transparent, because sometimes vellum has like a feel to it. It's like it's a real creamy feel, like a real silky kind of a feel. Not all vellum is transparent, is the point that I'm trying to make. So I've only ever been able to get this clear, they call it clear vellum, but it's really white. It's a white, like a cloudy white, it's sort of see-through. And that's how they achieve this sort of look. All that this is a tea light inside. But to use a vellum, it's a see-through, right? That's why they call it clear. Anyway, so I've only ever been able to get this as clear, and I couldn't figure out how I was going to get that vellum to be orange or purple or blue, whatever. So I went back to their website, and lo and behold, didn't I find this, not this exactly, it was called a Halloween vellum pack. And really all it is just like 5 or 6 PDFs of just the color. So in this case, it was the green, and I loaded this vellum, the clear vellum, into my printer and printed it, and it came out green. I chose the green one and came out green. And then I'm able to have, yay, I was able to have whatever color vellum I wanted. And so making this so much easier. You can also buy vellum, and I've purchased this. I purchased this in the past, but to be honest, hey, why not? This was expensive. This vellum that I got. I think I got it at Amazon, and I think it was like $8. But you can get this 10-pack piece of, you know, from Michael's of vellum. You do have to look for it really well, but because it's like kind of in the bottom of the 8.5 by 11 individual sheets, but they sell it as a 10-pack, and you can just run it through your printer and have these colors, whatever color you'd like. So that's what I've done here. Is I've run it through, and I have now these purple sheets, and I can do the green, and also here I did the orange. So I want to show you how this goes together. It is so simple. It's so simple, folks. All right, so you're basically going to cut it out, and there are 2 pieces. I think they're sort of relatively the same. Well, yeah, this one here. Let's see. Yeah, so you got 2 pieces, one that has this bottom to it, and then one that does not, right? And they're kind of essentially the same except the bottom. So what you're going to do is go through and fold at all the score lines, right? I do all that. I do the score lines first. I don't know. That's how I do it. You don't have to do it that way if you don't want to, but for me it helps with placement of the vellum on the back. So okay, I'm just going to fold down the score lines, and I'm going to put these 2 pieces together. Get this out of the way. Just make sure you're getting this. Okay, and you put it together. I'm trying to think. I want to make sure that I do this correctly. So you're going to do it. Let's say I didn't fold it correctly. Right. So you're going to set it up so that you have the 4 sides of your lantern, and you're going to attach it here. Right, and here I use my glue, and I've attached it, and make sure you get that sharp edge, okay? Then you're going to take your vellum pieces, which I have printed in this purple, and there is a right and a wrong side. This is the right side, so I'm going to put it face down. I'm going to use my glue, and it's really important that you get the glue everywhere so it holds, but you don't use a lot of it because vellum easily like curls up, or it like gets wavy, and you don't want that. Oh, that might be putting that on the wrong way. And again, as I always say, you guys are going to be way more patient with yourself than I am, right? And there is the panel, and then we're just going to keep going along and putting in the vellum. When I'm ready, when I've put in all 4 pieces, I'm going to close up the box. See? And here is my tab. Close that up and give it a few seconds. And again, obviously, I think that you want to put that vellum on. I'm going to have to take this apart later to show, but I think you want to put that vellum on before you make the box. It just makes it easier instead of having to put the vellum in while it's the box. But anyway, this is just to make it quicker. And then we're going to fold in the bottom tabs. Right, and make sure it's all squared off, okay? And right, remember, you guys are gonna be doing this so much more carefully than I am. But there is this, and I'm gonna take this out so you can see how that purple looks. Now, obviously, you could choose, it's got a real purple tinge to it. You could choose this particular tea light has got an orange tip, but they do make them in white or clear, I guess. And that will make it look, it will pop more as a purple. But even still, that purple and that, you know, natural color, it just looks so cool. And can you just imagine your staircase leading up for the trick-or-treaters with a bunch of these? I think that's what I'm going to do this year, so that they will mind the stairs coming along to gather their trick-or-treating treats that I'm going to offer them. And that's it. This is a free file, SVG file. And don't forget, while you're there at 3D SVG, to pick up the free Vellum coloring pack as well. And that's all there is to it. You can make this this really awesome bat lantern with a free file from 3D SVG, including their free Vellum. It's like a coloring pack. So don't forget to pick that up when you're picking this one up from their free files list. Thanks so much for coming today. This is Rita, and this is my YouTube channel, Miss Rita to the Rescue. I'm so glad that you've come. If you haven't, please check out all of my other videos. I have reached and have exceeded the 125 video mark, so there's a lot to go over, and most of those videos are Cricut related. So if you're a new Cricketeer and you want to learn some cool techniques and find out what you can make with your Cricut, it's probably a good idea if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free, and I also give giveaways every month, and right now we're doing a giveaway, so check out the link in the description of this video to enter your name into the giveaway. Thanks so much for coming today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.